Welcome RBTV sports fans. This is RBTV, your official home of Riverside Brookfield basketball. I'm Casey Valletta alongside Matt Angio and Anthony Landau live in this packed Dudley Gymnasium in Riverside, Illinois for this conference matchup between the 17 and 5 Aurora Central Catholic Chargers and your Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come to this game with a record of 8 and 13 after a big 31-point loss last week to the number 13 ranked Fenwick Friars. Guys, how can the Bulldogs win this second meeting between the two teams and the six-game losing streak they've fallen into?
Yeah, guys, Bulldogs 8 and 13. I would have to say that the key to this game is counter the opposing turnovers, grab defensive rebounds, and run the fast break. That's what I would have to say. And Anthony, I'm going to throw it over to you now.
All right, I think, the Bulldogs, they're coming into this game. It's going to come down to defense. I think that's going to be the most important part of this game, defense and moving the ball around. Jalen Clanton took a lot of shots the last game we saw here. They had 30 shots taken, and they really have to focus on moving the ball, making assists, and playing hard on the defensive end.
Yeah, guys, the Bulldogs, they lost 80 to 77 last game. 77 points total, but 34 came from big man Jalen Brooks, 34 points. 14 rebounds. Those are both career highs, and that was at ACC last year. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do this year as they bring out the same starters as usual. Number 2, Jalen Clanton. Number 11's on the court, Ryan Cecinas. Number 15, sophomore Zach Via. 22, that's A.J. Mindel, the junior. Number 33, Jalen Brooks.
Yeah, and something we don't see usually is A.J. Mindel at the point guard position and Jalen Clanton at the shooting guard.
And Bulldogs win. Zach Via to Clanton. Clanton had 31 shots last time that we were talking, and poor performance there. Cecinas would be my impact player to look for. He's been growing it each game. He's had 19 points around. Jalen Clanton, first shot, splash. You want to see that early and often from JC.
1 of 1, that's a good way to start for Clanton.
He's got a nickname, a splash, and right there we saw it. Clanton, rebound. So he's having quite a start. Via drives in to Cecinas, his first shot. Off, but Brooks unable to get the rebound. Oh, they're going to say it was kicked off of a Charger, and that was a good way to see Jalen Clanton start off his night.
Yeah, it was a good hustle by Jalen Brooks.
Let's see how early it is before they start double teaming number 2. They're going to swing it to Clanton. He's covered by number 5. That is Mac Cower.
And right now the Bulldogs are very stagnant. They're not moving around. They are passing the ball, which is different. But they're just getting it right back to Clanton, he's gonna go inside to Brooks, and Brooks is gonna post up as he travels there. And Zevaya was gonna take the 3-pointer.
And guys, usually you see Jalen Clanton just shoot the ball right away early into the drive, but now you're seeing more passing. Here we have that's Mac Cower passing it off number 30, Donovan Reed. He looks like the player to watch for this Chargers team. Fake shot by Cower. Cower looking here. He gets number 25, Zach Smith. Inside number 10, Jalen Clanton's going to get the foul right there. I don't think that was a smart call by the ref.
No, I don't think it was either, Casey. Though Clanton did rotate better on defense. The defense was lacking, and he was there to cover up.
It's good to see Jalen playing some hardcore defense. If you look at previous games, you see some lackluster defense by number 2, but he makes up with the offense. But it's good to see strong defense right there by Jalen.
He's got number 10, Kyle Surzak, shooting one at the free throw at the line. He's 1 of 2.
3-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. 6:30 left. Zach Via brings up the ball. He's looking. He's probably going to pass it to Clanton. Clanton back to Clanton. This offense revolved around Clanton. A nice floater, and it won't drop.
Just rolled out the rim.
Clanton, a second rebound. He shoots a 3, and that's splash.
There he goes. Mr. Clanton doing his work.
2 of 3, excuse me.
I think he's 2 of 4. We don't need to keep track if he's staying hot right away. 6 points for Clanton. That's the entire team right now.
He's off to a hot start, which is really nice to see as the Chargers are going to move it around. That's number 25. Zach Smith moving along to Dylan Baker.
You got to watch for Donovan Reed, number 30. He's the tallest man on the court besides of Brooks. Oh, nice. Ooh.
And Brooks fell asleep on the defense there. He snuck right behind him, and Brooks was there to recover just in time. They got lucky that they didn't score.
Yeah, Cecinas unable to handle the rebound. Number 30, Donovan Reed. He's going to throw it in. Looking, unable to find anybody. Oh, nice pass underneath the basket to number 10. That's Kyle Truzak. Oh, a deep three. Unable to connect. That was number 20, Dylan Baker. That was a long-range shot. You see Jalen Clanton make, a great pass from Vaya.
Very nice pass.
Vaya to Mindo. Great court vision right there by Zach Vaya.
That's a timeout called by ACC.
8-1 Bulldogs right now. But that was a great pass by Zach Vaya. And as you see, it's beach theme tonight for the sixth man. They're all dressed up in there. And this night was to honor Tom McCluskey, head coach of the Bulldogs for 21 years. He's got a number of achievements, 21 straight league titles overall, dating back to 1999. The Bulldogs, he has a 312 and 123 record since 2001, and against conference teams like tonight, 154 and 17.
Yeah, and something I see immediately that the Bulldogs are doing defensively is crashing the defensive rebounds specifically, and crashing the paint, not letting in any easy layups, it seems to be.
Donovan Reed, 31, he's on the court. Number 10 to 20. 20, that's a shot, and that's a splash. That's Dylan Baker. Oh.
10 to 4 here. 5:10 left in the first quarter.
Number 12, that's Clanton to Vaya. Vaya fakes the shot. Back to Clanton, who's getting double teamed for a brief second. To Cecinas to Mindo. Mindo back to Vaya. Vaya might pass it to Clanton here, I would expect, and that's what happens. Clanton trying to make something out of nothing. Does his best Steve Nash impression. Jump ball.
And that was good. The ball was moved around. They got shots. Clanton went inside instead of taking an outside shot, so he went through the middle. And he tried to do something, though, but he made a mistake going back inside. He should have passed it back out.
Yeah, he did the good thing right there. Got a little creative, went on the baseline. Just couldn't get that shot off.
The Bulldogs are looking really good. They're playing the 17-5 conference division leading Chargers team. They're up 8-4 right now. It's very good the way that they're playing it. I think Jalen Clanton just got a second foul.
And Ryan Cecinas also fell asleep. You know, he was looking the other way, and his man came right across. As here's Drew Pitlick coming in for the hot man, Jalen Clanton, who has 6 points in the game. The only other person who scored is Mindel.
Guys, quick notice, Jalen Clanton 2 fouls. He's out of the game right now. The last few games we've broadcast, Jalen Clanton has not had 1 minute of break. And Drew Pitlick's checked in the game. Ooh.
And they're taking him right back.
You have to wait for
right
one. Yeah, Clanton's going to be checked out of the game. 4:26 left. He's already in foul trouble. That's not good for your star player.
Number 3, Andrew Pitlick. And for the Chargers, number 34, Drew Ingram.
Clanton unhappy with the calling of the referees, as here we have a shot of the three of us. Number 10 makes both, and it is 8-6. Vaya getting double teamed. They're doing trap. Oh, and they cause a quick turnover.
And now is tipped off Cecinas' finger there, Casey, if you saw it. And that wasn't the greatest pass. Cecinas should have came up the floor a little more to get the ball at least so they could advance over the half-court line.
Yeah, strong trap defense playing by the Chargers. They're not messing. They will not lose to a sub-500 team such as the Bulldogs. They're trying to seal this Metro Suburban Conference Division. Number 5, off target, rebounded by Zach Vaya. Zach Vaya's going quick down the court. Vaya finishing coast to coast. Zach Vaya.
Beautiful point guard move by Zach Vaya. I want to see more of that from him. Great move. Hopefully this Bulldog team without Clanton can function without him, move the ball around, maybe get the scores who don't usually score to get there. Brooks has got to step up here as poor defense by Mindel there. As a number 5, Matt Cohen was there, and Cecinas is at the top there. Number 20, Dylan Baker inside Donovan, as Cecinas is going to take the ball back up.
You've seen a lot of lackluster defense by the Bulldogs, unable to cover their man-to-man. properly, as they're getting lucky on a few of these shots not dropping. Cecinas to Vaya. Vaya for three.
Ooh,
A little off.
that wasn't the really shot you wanted.
Nice pass. AJ Mindo taps it out of bounds. 3:15 left in this first quarter play. 10-6 Bulldogs. And the only 2 fouls are to Jalen Clanton's name. Hopefully they'll get him back in court. Wide open is number 20, and he's unable to knock down the shot. Jalen Brooks with his first rebound of the game.
And it's
Stolen right away. Number 31. Oh.
Ooh, yep. They're going
Zach
to call
Vaya was
that.
looking for the block, and that would have been an amazing block.
They're going to call that foul every single time.
It was a smart play by number 31. It was smart to do a fake and get Zach Vaya jumping in the air into his back. First free throw, splash. You usually don't see a man of this size splash free throws like that. 31, he's taking his second shot. Nails them both, 10-8. 3 minutes left, still no Jalen Clanton. More trap defense Vaya. 3-on-1 to Brooks. Brooks,
Oh, just got the foul called. Lucky for him. Could have been a block shot for the Bulldogs, but
I thought that was a block.
yeah, that foul went for them.
That's the first foul by the Chargers, guys. They're playing some smart defense over here.
Jalen Brooks.
Going to the line, Brooks is a 68% free throw shooter, as he will make 1 of 1.
And that's something we don't see usually from this Bulldog team, especially in the past 6 games. Not really capitalizing on those free throw attempts.
Brooks splashes them both, and he makes the lead 4 points again. The Chargers continue to play a fast-paced game, and the Bulldogs are matching that fast pace. Number 20, mid-range shot again. He misses again. Drew Pitlick, his second rebound of the game. Pitlick to Vaya. Vaya at half court. He's met by number 5. Pitlick double-teamed. Vaya.
Jalen Brooks is calling for the ball, and he's complaining over there.
Cecinas. AJ Minder wants the ball, not getting it. Drew Pitlick to Zach Vaya. Zach Vaya gonna pass it into
Big
Brooks.
man wants to eat.
Brooks misses the easy hook shot right there.
Nice take by Jalen Brooks. You know, he was calling for the ball. He wants the ball. It was a good shot. He just didn't convert on that possession.
You know, he had room to take the shot. Ooh, number 31, big man, deep three, off. Drew Pitlick, another rebound. That's number 3. And that's something you don't see from Drew. Doesn't have that many minutes, but with Jalen in foul trouble early.
Pitlick averages 9 minutes per game as Cecinas with a long 3, and it goes in and out. But Jalen Brooks is there to collect it as he hop step back, and he's in there with 2 men as it gets stripped away too easily. He should have recollected it and maybe take a timeout. As here's Baker, he's going to take a long 3 off again.
Drew Pitlick, another rebound.
5 rebounds for Pitlick.
It's 4 for Pitlick right now.
Excuse me, 4.
Via to Pitlick to see if he can shoot. Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Oh, Brooks did not expect that pass, and
Man.
unable to capitalize there. Pitlick should have took the shot. He had faked 2 men. Number 5, Cowart, driving. Number 20.
Yeah, you
Looking
got to
for number-
capitalize.
Yeah,
on
this
those
has been
layups.
poor shooting by the Chargers, but the Bulldogs unable to capitalize. Pitlick almost a block shot. Too easy of a layup for number 3.
That was a good move by number 10, Kyle Surzak. Nice move to get him up in the air.
Via to Pitlick. Pitlick's on the back to Via. Via and Pitlick playing pass it. Just a game of catch right there. Cecinas. Oh, a nice pass. Drew Pitlick with the shot. A little too much. Pitlick almost got his own rebound there.
And you can tell by Pitlick's momentum in this game that he really wants to get that win.
Jason Bajanis is going to come in on the next stoppage of play. Number 31 is at the top, covered by Brooks. To number 20, that is Kyle Surzak. Contested shot. Offensive rebound. Oh, Brooks.
That looked pretty clean to me.
I thought that was clean, but they're going to give Jalen Brooks the foul. Some questionable foul calls. And here we go. Number 31, he's 2 for 2 from the line. He's 2-2. Let's see if he can tie up this game right here. The first shot is in. It is 12-11. But Janice in the game for Jalen Brooks. No seniors on the court right now for the Bulldogs. Both Jalen's out. You don't see that very often, if at all.
So guys, what you're looking now is a preview to next season. This will probably be the starting lineup. And they got Beginnis, who is a very athletic player. And I think he's going to get in the post low a little more. And I think he's going to go to work a little more than Jalen Brooks. Jalen Brooks wasn't finishing too much.
Yeah, Anthony, you called it. It's look at next year's team without those two varsity, or without those two seniors. Some trap defense, jump ball, and Zach Vaya. Some tensions are high, but you see good sportsmanship there as he picks him up. But right now, we need to thank our sponsor. We'd like to welcome Loyola Medicine to RB Sports. Beginning this season, Loyola Medicine is the sports medicine provider for the Bulldogs. Loyola Medicine, body and soul.
And what we just saw there was a very, very aggressive play.
Tensions are high. 10 seconds left. Vaya trying to break some ankles there. Pitlick with 4 seconds left. Vaya with 3, 2.
Oh, yeah, they're going to call a foul on there. That's a blocking or reaching foul. And it's Bulldogs' ball. Very aggressive play by both of the teams.
Yeah, you see Zach Vaya unhappy right now. Tensions are very high. Drew Pitlick, I would most likely want to see Ryan Cecinas hit the ball, get the shot right here. 1.1 seconds left. That's going to happen. Cecinas deep.
Oh, my God, look at that. Clutch, man, taking the shots and making them.
And that would be a great time to end the first quarter on a high note. We need to see a replay of that. 15-12 Bulldogs. The referees, they are going to make sure that he made the shot, though. They're talking. I would doubt that they would take it back.
I see the difference in this game. There's a lot more people in this crowd supporting the Bulldogs, and I think that's what they needed.
Yeah, right now, 15-12, the referees continue to discuss the last play, which was on the floor. The call was a Ryan Cecinas made shot in time. But Cecinas, with that shot, that was his first basket of the game. He was 0 for 2 his first 2 shots.
Yeah, and statistically,
some cheerleaders doing some flips right in front of the sixth man.
Yeah, statistically, it takes about 1/4 of a second to get a jump shot off. And 1.1 seconds is all the time you need.
There's a view of the scorers table. Really quickly, you saw the son of Mark Ruge. That is his security guard. That was Joe Ruge. He was a good pitcher for RB baseball. And the Aurora Central Catholic's logo up close, very similar to the San Diego Chargers, who are no longer San Diego.
And I think the ruling on the floor was good, so it's 15-12. The Bulldogs, as the Chargers will take this off to the first half, as we have number 20 on the floor, passing it to over toward 25. Zach Smith back to number 30, Donovan Reed, and number 10, Kyle Surzak with the 3. Beautiful play by Surzak. Here's Clanton back into the game. He has 2 fouls. Let's see how he plays. The Bulldogs are playing very well. They're passing the ball around. Let's see if Clanton can get the team going. He's got a lot of momentum in this game as they pass it off to Cecinas with a 3-pointer at the end of the quarter. And here's
another brick by Zach Vaya.
The Chargers are going to take over the floor. A pull-up 3 there. Good.
Wow, that was deep. That was Jalen Clanton range.
And the Chargers are coming back at it, 18-15.
Yeah,
3-pointers galore.
3-pointer to their advantage.
And here's Beginnis at the top of the line, and no good, but that was a good look by Beginnis.
Got to make that, though.
Here's Dylan Baker taking it up, jump shot there. Good again.
8-0 run by these Chargers.
The Chargers are on a 7-0 run.
Oh, 7-0, yep.
Excuse me, 0-8 run.
Yeah, 8-0 run.
And here's Clanton at the top. He's going to cross over to Cecinas. Cecinas is going to pass over to Vaya. Vaya to Pitlick. Pitlick with 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Cecinas. Cecinas is going to drive over to Clanton. Clanton's going to cross over, passes it down low to Beginnis. He's going to go up strong. No good again.
Clanton, you see, conservative right there. Arms up, doesn't want to get a foul call.
Yeah, very smart by Clanton. As Beginnis is going to tape back, but it's going to be no good. as the Chargers laid up to number 25, Zach Smith. Clanton back up to the floor. Virginius is getting a lot of good looks, guys, but he's not finishing them in the paint.
Yeah, this one is 10-0. You cannot let them score again. It's already a 7-point lead.
Jalen Clanton stutter stepping. Here's Sesenes for three. No good, but he gets his own rebound. Beautiful play by Sesenes. Sesenes back up the middle, back to Vaya. Vaya will think about it, but a beautiful play as he passes it to the corner to Pitlick for three. Splash!
Guys, Drew Pitlick, impact player, 3 points, 4 rebounds.
And for a player that averages 9 minutes a game, that's very well. Here's number 20, Dylan Baker. He seems to be the X factor for the Chargers. He passes it off to Kyle Surzak. Back to number 30, Donovan Reed. Is in the corner. Here's Baker with the jump shot. Good and one. Beautiful play by Dylan Baker. What a play. He's got 7 points, and he has really been the factor in this quarter for the Chargers. It's 18-24 Chargers. Baker will go for the and one.
I feel like we've seen a new Chargers team, a new fast-paced, never give up team. We saw a very slow, conservative team, a lot of sloppiness, but they are hitting their shots, and they're really showing that they're our team to not mess with, and they deserve to be in first place.
Number 20, Dylan Baker with the and one there, and Clanton will take it up the floor to Pitlick. Pitlick's in the corner. He dribbles it back to Sesenes. Sesenes to Clanton for three. Good. That's the Jalen Clanton shot.
That's the man.
Number five, excuse me.
Matt Cohort.
Matt Cohen, thank you. Number 5, Zach Cohen will bring it back to number 23, Jonas, as it's stolen by Vaya. And Vaya will lay it up. Good. 25-23. The Bulldogs are coming back, but it's pushed up to the floor to Surzak. In low to Baker. That's the man as he posts up. And a beautiful shot. He has got a really good jump shot. Skinny kid. But you got to watch out. He can post up inside. He can shoot the three.
And he's the first one at 10 points for both teams.
Yeah, it's very fast-paced. They didn't see Pitlick in the corner over there.
Clanton loses it, but Brooks with the follow-up, and beautiful play by Jalen Brooks as he grabs the rebound after a tip shot from Clanton. Here's Surzak for three. Off. Brooks corrals the rebound, and here comes Vaya. Vaya to the man Clanton. Brooks is calling for it, but Clanton drives on the left side, and a foul is called. And charged to number 25, Mac Cohen.
Yeah, the game is just back and forth, and this is something that everyone would love to see all the time.
Guys, the quarter is halfway over. Already the 15 points scored by the Chargers, 12 by the Bulldogs. This is a high-scoring quarter.
Zach Vaya to inbound. He's going to pass it into Brooks. Brooks to Pitlick. Pitlick to Sesenes. Sesenes on the right wing. Here's Pitlick at the top. He's going to pass it off to Clanton, who fakes the ball. Crosses between the legs. Back to Sesenes, who's going to go up for the nice shot. That's the shot I want to see from Sesenes. The mid-range shot is his game.
That is his shot, that pull-up jumper.
The point guard Cohen with the ball to Surzak. Surzak going to pass it into the man Baker. Baker with the post-up shot. Good again.
5 in a row for Baker.
That paint, he thrives inside there. Almost like a Virginius. Little less, he's shorter than Virginius, but he's still got the same kind of form. Here's Clanton with a long three as it's out, but he gets his own rebound. Passes it back to Sesenes. The stop to Vaya. Vaya back inside to Clanton. Clanton will go up with the shot, but no good.
Clanton wanted the foul there. You can see his agitation.
Here's Cohen. He'll pass it off to Baker. Baker's going to think about it, but he's going to pass up, guarded by Vaya. Who's going to pass it in to number 30, Donovan Reed. Back to Cohen. Cohen drains it. Beautiful play by Cohen.
This guy is a three-point sniper.
And the Aurora Central Catholic Chargers have made their last 6 shot, guys. What do you do to a team that's too hot?
You got to move from man-to-man because a lot of screens, a lot of pick and rolls, and they're getting too wide open, especially number 20, Dylan Baker, who has made 5 in a row. He's got 12 points, guys, and he's looking unstoppable right now. Reference to Malik Parker a few weeks ago, just looking unstoppable.
Well, Anthony, the best way to answer that question is exactly what just happened right now. Call a timeout to stop the momentum. That's what every NBA coach will do. When a team is very hot, they're going to call a timeout. They're going to stop that momentum. And of course, you're going to get your players in. You're going to redo every single play. You're going to get it on that playbook.
Guys, a new player checked into the game for the Chargers as number 3.
32-27. The Bulldogs are only down by 5, guys. They're still in the game with 2:56 remaining in the second quarter. Cesenis is going to bring the ball up to half court. He's going to look for Clanton. Clanton redirecting traffic as Brooks moves to the top of the post. Back to Pitlick. Pitlick back to Clanton. Here's Brooks posting up, and a beautiful move, but it bounces off the left iron as Brooks regenerates it, and it's a foul called, blocking foul.
It's jump ball.
Jump ball to the Chargers, and it's going to go to the Bulldogs.
Brooks does have 5 rebounds so far. He had 14 last time against the Chargers.
And here's Clanton to inbound. He's going to pass it to Pitlick. Pitlick looking for Clanton, who didn't expect the pass, but he corralled it in. Back to Pitlick. Back to Cesenis. Cesenis back to Pitlick. And Pitlick with a horrid pass as it whizzes right past Clanton.
You see Clanton, calm down, calm down.
Exactly.
Clanton's trying to corral his players in as Cohen brings the ball up. Chargers up 5. They've made their last 6 shots. They're going to pass it over to
Come on,
stolen
dunk
by
it.
Clanton. He will dunk the ball. Beautiful dunk by Jalen Brooks. 32-29. Hopefully that will be a momentum booster. The Bulldogs, guys, definitely have the crowd advantage on here. As we look back to the instant replay, beautiful play by Jalen Brooks. Looks great out there. Here's Baker at the top. He's going to pass it over to number 31. And it's stripped again, almost by Brooks. And here's number 3.
Guys, that was a great dunk by Brooks. Definitely brought the crowd into it.
He's going to pass it into number 3, who recollects it, and he stays in bounds.
Somehow stays in bounds.
He's going to bring it around. He checked in for Cohen. Excuse me, he passes to Cohen. Here's Baker, the man. He's going to take a right elbow, and he hits it again.
Guys.
7 straight shots.
What is
for
this?
Dylan Baker. Wow. Great jump shot, and here's Cesenis. He's going to post it up to Clanton. I'd say get it inside to Brooks. He's had the hot hand so far. Here's Cesenis for a long 3. Oh. And he bounces off, and it looks like he came down on his foot wrong. He seems to be hobbling along a little bit.
Yeah, Cesenis has not been able to capitalize on his shots. He's got two scores out of 7 shots. If we find on the last minute.
Chargers back at the top, and Cohen will receive the pass, and it's deflected off his knee, out of bounds. Zach Via in for number 3, Drew Pitlick. And just a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this game on RBTV at 7:06 this Saturday and Sunday, as we have Zach Via passing it back over to Jalen Clanton. Back inside to Mindel. A beautiful pass by Clanton, and Mindel with the layup. Mindel, a great rebounder, very tall, very lengthy, and a great layup there. As here is Cohen. They're going to work it around to the man, Dylan Baker. I'd say keep going to the man. He's got 7 straight shots. Baker looking to pass. He's going to pass it into Reed. Reed to number 3 as it's high off the glass, and Jalen Brooks will corral it in, taken by Zach Via. Zach Via runs the floor, takes it into Cesenis, who saves that out of bounds. And here's Clanton. He crosses over behind the back, puts it up with the and 1, and it's off the left glass, but no good, as he will go to the line for 2. He is a 70% free throw shooter.
Guys, a few things. Once again, we'd like to welcome Loyola Medicine to RB Sports beginning this season. Loyola Medicine is the sports medicine provider for the Bulldogs. Loyola Medicine, body and soul. And also, 9 seconds left, but don't leave because we have the cutest halftime show. It's the RB Puppets and the Little Puppets.
Clanton brings it in with the long 3.
Whoa.
That's good.
Guys, he's known for that 3.
Jalen Clanton, and that's his shot, as that was the half-court heave and no good. 34-34. End of the first half. The long 3, as you see there, from Jalen Clanton. Guys, what was our thoughts about that first half?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Bulldogs are doing exactly what I said that they should have done a long time ago. But I'll tell you right now, they're getting those turnovers and they're counteracting against them. They're getting points. They're forcing turnovers, and they're getting their defensive rebounds and offensive rebounds, which is going for second chance points.
Guys, the Bulldogs, they showed a lot of bad qualities that they've had all season in the first half of that second quarter, as they were outshot and just outplayed. But, that was a great way to tie the game heading into halftime. And 34-34, and here's halftime presentation provided by RBTV. Welcome back, RBTV sports fan. This is RBTV, your official home of Riverside Brookfield basketball. I'm once again Casey Valletta alongside Matt Angio and Anthony Landau. It is 34-34 here in Riverside, Illinois at the Dudley Gymnasium. A great first half of basketball. Anthony, your thoughts?
I think that was one of the better halves we saw the Bulldogs play this year. They moved the ball around. They're making their shots, Jalen Clanton especially after that horrid game we saw that one night. He's been hitting his shots, and the Cesenas has been coming out. And Jalen Brooks is starting to make his shots too.
Ooh, bad turnover right there.
Yeah, that's going to be turnover there for ACC. Bulldogs ball. Just the way to start off the game. Well, excuse me, second half. And Clanton's going to take it up the court slowly, looking over to Zach Via. He's hanging behind the half-court line. Up to Jalen Brooks at the top of the paint. Ryan Cecinas back to Zach Via at the top. Jalen Brooks on the left wing. Jalen Brooks in the middle. Just misses that layup. And it's ACC down the court.
We've seen a lot of bad shots taken by Jalen Brooks. But, guys, something I've noticed, Jalen Clanton, 12 points. He made a lot of his past threes untucked jersey. I think he started off tucked.
Yeah, well,
it's all superstition, I guess. And the point you made back about Jalen Brooks, Casey, it's not that he's been taking bad shots. He's just not finishing hard enough. I think he's going up pretty weak with his with those easy shots. Those are on the inside.
and Dylan Baker at the top of the key off to Mac Cowan. And that's going to be Zach Smith over back to Kyle Surzak. And he's going to drain that shot, pull-up jumper.
Anthony, what number in a row is that?
I'm pretty sure that's, if he hasn't missed any, I'm pretty sure that's 9 straight shots. I'm positive he hasn't missed any. We would have saw it. 9 straight shots made by Dylan Baker. He's been having a wonderful performance.
8 straight because he got 16 points. There's a
Big foul on A.J. Mindell. He's going to get 2 shots after that layup attempt.
Yeah, that was a good good foul taken by A.J. Mindell.
And he's going to get 2 shots over here. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2. And he gets 1 for 1.
You've seen a lot of different Bulldogs making shots and producing. Drew Pitlick, A.J. Mindell making a lot of points. Zach Via also.
And he drains the second one. Perfect free throw shooting tonight by the Bulldogs.
78% free throw shooter.
And there's another pull-up jumper. That's going to be an air ball, though.
That's a miss. I would have saw it.
And Cecinas to the paint. Very nice layup. Very nice fast break.
Bulldogs take their first lead in a while right there.
And here we go. We have Mr. Matt Cowan over there. And there's going to be another turnover by ACC. And that's 3 as of right now in this quarter. Via up the court, taking his time, letting the Bulldogs set up their positions. Clanton looking around. Via switching over to the corner. Clanton back on top, left wing, looking for the drive. He's going to go to Via back in the corner. Ryan Cecinas on the right wing, going back to the top, and then we got A.J. Mindell in the paint. Jalen Brooks fighting for that layup, gets it in.
And it was good. He went up strong that time, so he finished it well. Nice play by Jalen Brooks.
Big man's got to eat, as always. And number 10 at the top of the key. Cecinas on him, looking for an open man. That's going to be the man on the right wing. Back to the top. And Zach Via. Back to the top again. Jalen Clanton on him. A.J. Mindell. It's over on the right wing. Back to the left wing. Looking for the drive. Open man, number 30. And he's going to miss it.
Oh,
nice block by A.J. Mindell.
Welcome to the block party. A.J. Mindell with the invitation.
Zach Via. Letting the Bulldogs look for the open man. Brooks back in the middle. Open shot. Free throw shot.
And Brooks, he had a wide open lane. He should have gone in and at least try to draw a foul or something. I mean, that's a good shot, but, you know, just go straight to the hole if you have the opening.
And Matt Cohen back to Dylan. Oh, excuse me, number 10, Dylan Baker right there on the right wing. Rolling around A.J. Mindell.
And Mindell is all over him.
Yeah, it's very good defense right now.
Ooh, a nice pass.
Ooh,
and a nice finish.
Yeah, almost blocked.
Number 25, Zach Smith.
And there's Clanton. Again, taking it up slowly. And it seems routine for them to pass it back to each other before crossing the half-court line.
Clanton not having, after 2 fouls in the first quarter, no more fouls for him so far.
And Brooks is trying to do those, he faces up on those like free throw shots. There's Cohen with the 3 and it bounces off, rebounded by Clanton. But Brooks isn't hitting anything. He's got to go straight to the hole, trying to draw a foul or something like that.
And there he goes.
Oh, blocked. But he gets, another, I think Brooks has missed like 6 in a row.
And he's holding his head. Could be jumped out on the ground. Looks like Brooks is hurt.
Oh, man, he is down, holding his nose. I think he's just a little shooken up. Last game he did have a bloody nose, but he was back in the game after about 5 minutes.
Guys holding the mouth and head areas. We see a replay.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Head.
Looks like he got whacked on the back of his head. I don't know if he'll put
See
him
a
in.
trainer.
Yeah, guys, 4 minutes, 14 seconds left in this third quarter. What are your thoughts?
Brooks, I mean, the guys, maybe he got hit on the head. Maybe he'll start making some shots now. He's missed the last 6 shots.
Yeah.
He's getting great looks, but he hasn't been finishing them inside. I think he's got to go towards the basket and maybe try to draw a foul.
Yeah, it seems to be Donovan Reed, number 30 for ACC, who's been playing on Brooks. Brooks is wide open at the free throw shot, and it seems to be he's just not making anything. And like you said, Anthony, take it into the hole and possibly get fouled. And we do know that Brooks is sometimes a good free throw shooter, but,
70% free throw shooter.
Yeah, as of right now, he's doing pretty good during this game.
Guys, the Chargers, they're playing fast-paced game as the Bulldogs like to take it slow, and this might throw off the Bulldogs like feng shui.
And here's Mindel covering Baker, and he's doing a great job on him. There's another miss by Baker. So this switch of Mindel onto Baker has been a great move by McCluskey.
But offensive rebound is going to give the Chargers a second chance to tie up the game.
And there's Matt Cohen and Dalen Baker. Oh, that looked pretty clean. That looked like a clean block to me, guys.
Mindo does not like it. He thought he had a clean block as before, but 3 free throw shots are going to be granted to number 20, Dylan Baker, who leads scoring with 16 points.
And that's a debatable foul, man. 3-point foul is not the foul you want, and especially to a man like Dylan Baker. You know he's going to set all 3. Well, he hasn't made a field goal yet.
Did you think it was all ball, Anthony?
The ball did not get to the hole.
It didn't make it halfway.
It didn't make it halfway, so there had to be some kind of contact there.
Guys, I can actually see Jalen Clanton talking to the shooter, Dylan Baker.
I think he's just chewing gum.
Oh,
but Jalen giving himself a pounder right there.
He goes 1 for 2 at the line.
I think he's just chewing some gum really, really loud.
That's what you want to say, quote unquote, really, really loud.
There's Pitlick inbounding to Clanton.
Pitlick averaging more minutes tonight than his normal average.
And Via back to Clanton. AJ Mindel in the middle.
Nice passing by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a little bit of a touch pass. Oh, Mindel gets stripped, but it looks like a foul.
Nice.
And that's going to be back-to-back fouls so far right now.
That's a good call by the refs.
And Mindel.
Michael Bueller with his first foul. I like the last name.
And it turns out to be a reaching foul instead of a shooting foul. Wasn't in the act of shooting. There's Cecinas at the top, looking for the drive. Wide open.
Nice move beautiful move by Cecinas.
Cecinas, he has 9 now.
Yeah, Cecinas having a very good game alongside all the other Bulldog players. Back to the top, number 10. There's Donovan Reed, Dylan Baker at the top, Matt Cohen on the left wing, rolling around to the top.
And since,
very good defense.
And since Baker isn't scoring, the Chargers look very stagnant. They're not getting a lot of shots. They're not moving as quick as they did. And it's going to be off the Chargers, goes towards the Bulldogs.
Off Clanton.
Off the Bulldogs towards the Chargers. But I think ever since McCluskey switched Mindel on to Baker in the second half, the Bulldogs are up 42-40 here.
And Surzak is going to inbound the ball to Donovan Reed. He's going to roll it over to Dylan Baker. Very off shot.
Clanton, his 6th rebound of the game.
Oh, beautiful pass inside to Mindel. Yeah. And that'll be his 8th point, Mindel. He's only got 1 foul. He's been having a great game here, guys.
And guys, 44-40 right now with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this third quarter of action. We got number 5 back on top, Matt Cohen. Very good defense again, as I like to say. Dylan Baker, AJ Mindel, very good defense again. hand up in the face. He's a little left open, and he's going to get that
That's
shot.
Surzak. Hit him the lucky three
Guys,
there.
that quieted the crowd because they have just been throwing up threes that have not been making it, and that's been what's killing these Chargers, but that three has silenced the sixth man.
And there's Milo, and here's Casinas on the left baseline. And a
Oh.
beautiful reverse. Oh,
Guys,
too
that
much
looked
mustard.
A little bit of a Magic Johnson move right there.
Looked like Jordan. Deep three.
Oh, no.
And that's going to kill you. You got to get up on him. Mindle is playing great defense, but you got to know that he is a deadly shooter.
Guys,
We're gonna
he's
look
back.
at let's look at the replay there. A long three. That's a Jalen Clanton three right there.
Guys, they just gave A.J. Mindle that 2-point shot. They missed it on TV, but it was just, he said, shoot it, and Mindle took it.
Mindle, that's his 10th point of the game.
We got Surzak on the top.
46-45 in favor of the Bulldogs right now.
A.J. Mindle on Dylan Baker again. Zach Via loses his man. That man's going to get a bank shot off the fader.
Guys, did he call bank?
I don't know. 48-46, I believe.
Via again.
1 minute, 12 seconds left.
Clanton. Via. Left
ACC's
wing.
first lead in the second half.
Casinas at the top. Back to Via on the left wing.
Mindle's got the hot hand. I don't know why they're passing it to him.
Oh.
Casinas hits a hard three-pointer.
Cena's 12 points on 4 threes.
A.J. Mindle backing up in the corner. Number 31's going to try banking in that layup. And that's a nice
Lucky
bulldozer.
bounce.
Mr. Clanton taking it up the court. Looking for Via as routine. Doesn't give it to him. Mindle's going to take it up to the free throw. Back to Via on the right wing. He's going to drive it in. And looks like a pushing.
Guys, number 31 is just letting A.J. Mindle just stand there. He's tempting A.J. Mindle, saying, hey, come into the paint. And Mindle's just taking the outside shot.
Foul is charged to number 5, Matt Cohen, as Brooks comes in the game for Pitlick. And let's see if they switch the defensive matchup, as Via will take the ball out.
Could see a man go in the corner. That's going to be Casinas on the left wing. Ooh, very nice shot, though.
And a fight for the rebound, and it's a feisty scramble, but the Chargers corral it in.
We got a new person in, and we got 24.
Kevin
Back to
Peterson.
25 on left wing, Dylan Baker.
Holding for the last shot.
Let's see how Mindle holds this.
As
Crowd is on its feet.
5 seconds left. Could be a last second shot. Very deep.
Oh!
That was the dagger. They're going to let the buzzer go.
Mindle loses the battle there to Dylan Baker, who is hot. 24 points after 3 quarters. And that was a great last second shot as we're going to get a replay.
Wow, those are Jalen Clanton threes. And Dylan Baker are hitting those things consistently, guys.
Yeah, guys, this is the kind of game that people love to watch. It's back and forth action between these two very good teams. Very well evenly matched. Guys, what do you think going on forward?
Defense. I think you got to stop Dylan Baker. I think you got to start double teaming the kid. And the less shots he takes, the less shots the Chargers are going to get off. All right.
Yeah, Dylan Baker has been he's been shooting bad in the first 4 minutes, a lot of bad shots, a lot of bricks. But Dylan Baker got into a groove, and he hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, Dylan Baker, we did see at the beginning of the third, he was missing those Kobe Bryant fade shots, or somewhat pull-up jumpers, and just weren't working out for him. But then he got that stroke back, and he just started making those three-point shots.
But guys, coming out of the fourth quarter, Bulldogs outshot 19-14 there. But once again, I'd like to welcome Loyola Medicine to RB Sports. This season, Loyola Medicine is the sports medicine provider for the Bulldogs. Loyola Medicine, body and soul. As here we go, Zach Via. He has 4 points for the Bulldogs this game, but they have been key. Jalen Clanton, 12 points. He leads the Bulldogs in scoring with Ryan Casinas. Via, little high to Clanton. Clanton guarded by number 10. Via. Casinas looking for Brooks, unable to find him. Via. Clanton, double teamed for a second. Driving and making it and finessing is Jalen Clanton.
A.J. Mindle's calling for the ball, but he's calling it like with his hands down like a T-Rex. He's got to get up and call for the ball. He wants the ball. He's been hot as we look at that beautiful layup by Jalen Clanton. Nice thing just there on the replay as we bring it back to Cohen with the ball.
Oh, wide open, and he will not miss right there. That was number 34.
Drew Ingram.
4-point lead. The Bulldogs need to lessen the lead. They can't be making a basket and giving up a basket. They need to make a stop somewhere.
Oh, beautiful
nice.
move and beautiful pass by Jalen Brooks to A.J.
Mindel, 12 points from Brooks. That was a great sequence of events for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, number 34 for ACC, Drew Ingram, kind of sounded like Brandon Ingram of the Los Angeles Lakers.
There we go, number 34, little high, still gets to his man, and a missed shot.
Nice defense by Mindel, and he takes the rebound in, and they're going to push it up the floor to Clanton. Clanton crossover with the, beautiful layup with the finish. No finish there. And it's going to be tipped out.
Ooh.
It was tipped off.
That was a bad call right there. That should be a Bulldogs ball.
Maybe we get an instant replay on that one, but it looked like to me, Casey, that it tipped off the Bulldogs.
You think that's a good call?
I think that's a good call.
Well, here we go. Anyway, number 5, Matt Coer. Coer to number 25. That's Zach Smith. Zach Smith to number 10. Kyle Surzak, number 5. Back to number 10, who's getting number 20, actually.
That was Dylan Breaker.
Offensive rebound's going to kill you. That was number 25.
And they stripped the ball. They did a great job. They double-teamed Baker in the post. They stripped the ball. No foul was there. Unfortunately, they didn't recollect to get the defensive rebound there. Oh, beautiful pass inside to Brooks with the reverse layup, but it's short.
Guys, something I've noticed is Zach Vaya on the defensive side. It is Dylan Baker versus Zach Vaya, and Dylan Baker I think is going to win every time. They need to put A.J. Mindel back on Dylan Baker.
Yeah, that was a very good matchup, defensive-wise.
Oh,
there's Clanton.
Oh, ooh, and a foul there.
Clanton, one of the better free throw shooters for the Bulldogs. I think second best free throw shooter behind Zach Vaya.
I believe if I'm not mistaken, Casey, he's a 70% free throw shooter.
He does take probably the most free throw shots for this Bulldog team.
Yeah, and he's going to miss that one.
Yeah, you need free throws. That's only the first miss from the Bulldogs, I believe, in the free throw category.
Correct.
So we should keep a counter probably of that. That's one missed free throw.
And it's a 4-point game, free throws, and he's missed 2 of 2. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
That could have been cut to a 1-possession game, and it's a 2-possession game. Let's see if Surzak and the Chargers can make a stance here. Mindel is back on Baker.
Smith to number 5, Coer. Coer being covered by Vaya. Baker. Baker wins versus Mindel there. Nice pump fake.
Mindel can't be up on his feet. Baker's got that pump fake in his arsenal.
26 for Baker, 5:25 left. He will make it to 30. I'm going to call it this game. Cecinas, deep miss. Okay, the Bulldogs down 6 right now. They need to stop.
And the Bulldogs, we know this, they're not great in the clutch situations. They tend to relax, and they tend to get lazy in the last few seconds here. Maybe they get tired, I don't know, but here's Cohen up top to Surzak, back down to Baker, and Mindel's guarding him. Hands high in the air as he gets him with the pump.
Really nice block.
Beautiful block by Mindel. No foul was called.
But offensive rebounds are going to kill you. Wide open number 5.
Beautiful defense by Mindel, and Zach Vaya will take it off to Mindel.
Oh, just tipped by a defender.
Oh, look at that.
Very
beautiful play.
And the ball's up in the air, and it's recollected by Baker. Baker says, settle down. Let's try to score.
Guys, 6-point lead by these Chargers. The Bulldogs were a 7-point underdog heading into this game. And that was in Vegas books, 7-point underdog.
Timeout ACC, 59-53. The Bulldogs are down 6 with 4:31 left to go.
Something good to talk about, though. Bulldogs only have 1 foul.
Yes, that is very good. Last time they were in foul trouble there. And not many fouls called. 4 fouls on the ACC, 1 foul on the Bulldogs. So they've been playing good defense.
But their shot's not falling.
Their shot's not falling, and that's what we need. Stratton Cecinas took a very questionable 3 there. Could have worked inside, maybe get it to Mindel, maybe get it to Brooks. Or, excuse me, Clanton. Clanton has been taking a lot of shots here, as we noticed.
Something you've noticed is, Anthony called it earlier, Jalen Brooks driving in, unable to just capitalize, and he's not being as aggressive. He wouldn't make those shots. We have a great sight there, some kids having fun with the RB band as 59-53. How long before you think 6 points is too big of a deficit to come back?
Probably around. I'm going to say right now it's too big.
Yeah, right now.
Well, not too big.
Guys,
I think you need to come back now because if they start, this is the pivotal possession because if the Chargers score, they get a 3-pointer or 2-pointer. the Bulldogs are going to have to work harder. So it's time now from 4:31 on to no mistakes. You got to be flawless. 6-point lead can turn into a 10-point lead, or a 6-point lead can turn into a 2-point lead. You don't know. It could go either way.
We've seen that happen before. 8 points and above, and then they're coasting from there on.
You got to remember the Bulldogs were down by 9 points with 50 seconds left to Ileana Christian. They scored 6 points in the final 30 seconds.
They're going to get it into Cohen. Cohen's going to take a long three, and he's going to drain it. And see, now it's a 9-point game.
Yeah, now you gotta make a stop if you're McCluskey's Bulldogs. Down 9 points. That is a little too much for 4 minutes left.
There's Clanton. He hasn't taken a shot in a long time, and it's going to get stripped, and it's going to get taken right back by the Chargers. And here's Cohen.
It's all about perimeter defense from now on. The Bulldogs want to stay alive.
Very faulty possession by the Bulldogs, as it's going to get tipped off. And Brooks will rebound, but it's collected by Clinton. And Clinton's going to take it down, and a foul is on the floor. It's going to get charged to number 10, Surzak.
On the floor.
I think that was a good foul to take. The Bulldogs had a 3-on-1 right there. Almost an automatic as long as Jalen Clanton passes it to Jalen Brooks. And now they're going to not let the Bulldogs shoot.
It's going to go for an inbounds. I think Surzak tried taking a charge, and he hit his collided knees there with the blocking foul. Here's Clanton. He's going to take it right to the hole, but it's blocked by Surzak. Recollected by Brooks, who finally puts it up. Nice play by Jalen Brooks.
Brooks' 7th rebound of the game. He's doing well in the rebound category as well as shooting. He has 10 points now.
Double team on Surzak, and it's stripped by Via, and a foul on Surzak as Vio. That's 5 fouls on the Bulldogs team.
McCluskey not happy there. He wanted a open lane foul. Didn't get it. So is the 6th man. But now one more foul. They're in the bonus.
7-point game. The Bulldogs are going to take it down at half court.
It should have been a clear path foul. There could have been 2 free throws right there and ball possession.
Here's Via at the top.
Via to Clanton. Clanton. Mindel wants it. Mindel is craving the ball, but his hands aren't high. They're just low. Oh, that's a bad turnover. Brooks unable to handle. Sharp pass from Cecinas. 7-point lead for the Chargers. 3:17 left in the final quarter.
They're running a full court press here as they get it into Baker.
Baker covered by Mindel. He's been winning the battle and the war. Mindel with the foul of Baker. Unnecessary there, I believe.
That's only his second.
Second team foul, but you know, at the end when the Bulldogs are running out of time and they need those fouls, a foul like that would be looked as not used at the correct time. Time up by the Bulldogs. Here we see just the reach-in foul, unnecessary, but yeah, he just
not a great foul.
Kind of an attack right there.
Guys, if you notice, the Bulldogs, Clanton has 14, Cesenas has 12, Via has 4, Mindel has 12, and Brooks has 10. So there's an all-around scoring from this game. We haven't seen that. Usually it's Clanton taking all the shots.
Usually Clanton with 20 points, but 4 Bulldogs in double digits. And not many bench points from the Bulldogs either.
No, not really. But
Drew Pitlick has been great off the bench.
He has been great off the bench, and it's important to have so many people scoring. So now you can at least go to different options. You don't have to go to Clanton every time. You don't have to go to Cesenas every time for a 3. You can explore your options and maybe pick a different player from this lineup.
And what about AJ Mindel? I mean, the defense that he's playing tonight
he's calling
insane.
for the ball.
Guys, he's
calling like this.
He's getting outmatched, but he's still showing that he's a great player. But, guys, a name I really wanted to say, I wrote it down before the game. Devin Moody, I haven't seen him. I don't think he's gone in.
Not a minute. He still got his warm-up.
So he may or may not be injured. As the timeout taken.
This is out. If the Bulldogs can pull this out, it would be a well-deserved victory that they desperately need.
Yes, of course. And it's a 7-point game here, guys. So this stop is very necessary.
The Bulldogs right now sit at 8-13, the worst record since 2007, in which they were 10-17.
Reed to take out. He struggles, gets it into Surzak, and it's double teamed in the corner. And a foul taken by Cecinas.
If you see the expression on Jalen Clanton's face right there, that was an expression of disgust and displeasure in that foul call. Another unnecessary foul, I think. Just over-aggressive on the double team.
Now I don't understand why they didn't start running the full court press earlier, guys. It seems to be working for them, as it's almost stripped by Via. And they're going to get almost a triple team there, and it's Baker here. Let's see if they double team, and they do. And it's going to get right back to Cohen, who's going to hesitate, gets it down to Reed. Reed tries to get over to Baker.
Yeah, Baker with the ball. Baker covered by Mindel and Via now double team, but that means someone's wide open, And they're just going to take advantage. There was the
Oh,
wide open
no.
man. That was number 10, Kyle Surzak.
That's a hard shot, too, by Surzak, but that's a shot you want them to take, Casey, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a good. He's got 11 now. Kyle Surzak. Brooks blocked, and they're going to give a foul. That was to number 20, Dylan Baker.
Nice.
But Baker, that was his only first foul. 26 points for Baker, and a great game so far.
Impeccable pass by Mindel. He's got it down low to Brooks, and Brooks went all over the reverse, but he was blocked. Lucky he got the foul there. He's going to be shooting too.
And that's honestly usually where you see Jalen Brooks. He's underneath the basket on the baseline, taking those reverse layups. It's a little bit of a risky layup because it can get blocked.
But guys, a few minutes ago we were like, oh, a 9-point lead for the Chargers with 4 minutes left. Now it's a 9-point lead with 2.5, and you got to start worrying if you're the Bulldogs.
And you saw that replay with Brooks with the reverse layup. He's
Oh,
going to make one of two, 68. But Cesenis gets the offensive rebound as it goes off, and it's going to go to the Chargers' ball.
That Cesenis' jersey looked to be tugged right there. I thought that was a something, but three missed free throws by the Bulldogs. This could be a 5-point game.
Yeah, they're going to switch it to
They're going to switch it. I think
Bulldogs.
you're
Good
right,
call.
Casey. I think he was tugged.
Yeah, referees discussed it over with each other and made the right call.
8-point game. Via looking for Cesenis. Now looking for somebody. He hits Cesenis. Top of the key. Cesenis driving.
Oh, fouled again.
Cesenis going to go to the line. Shooting 2.
That was on number 25, Zach Smith.
What are Ryan Cesenis' free throw percentages, Anthony?
I think Ryan Cesenis is at, let me check here. He's at 78%.
Pretty good. As a 4th missed free throw this quarter. They were perfect the first 3 quarters. Perfect. Now they're missing when they need it most, Anthony.
And I think right now the Bulldogs they seem to be tired a little bit. Jalen Clinton had to get them together and re-corral the team as Cesenis goes 1 of 2 there. Oh no.
Ooh, almost a bad pass. Looking for the open man. There he is. And they're just going to eat some clock up. Mindel cover Baker and Mindel. The battle keeps going. But look, chewing up clock. 2:20 left.
They need a double team.
And they're just going to keep chewing the clock as long as there's no double team.
And
for
Baker is right open, but a block by Mindel on a foul. That's his 3rd foul.
Guys, AJ Mindel is furious. He has had Mindel 3rd time he's reacted over a call he has believed has not been a foul.
You gotta watch out so you don't get a technical. That would really switch the momentum for the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, Cesenis just looked at the clock and he just not a happy face as he sees they're down 7. Most likely gonna be down 9.
And he
As
makes
a-
the first.
Make by Cowart. Cowart with 12. 3 out of the 5 starters for the Chargers in double digits with a big number 26 by Dylan Baker. 8-point game, 9-point game now with 2:11 left. The Bulldogs, they need some help as they see that the clock is their enemy. Via Clanton to Mindel. Cesenis someone needs to shoot it. Clanton can't throw up a shot though. You don't want him to just make a bad shot. Ooh.
Nice fake foul. That's a definite foul.
Beautiful dream shake by Clanton there, and he gets the defenders up, all 2 of them. And he gets the foul. Nice play by Clanton to draw it. He's a 70% free throw shooter.
He's missed 2.
He's missed 2. He's 2 of 4 tonight. Let's see if he can make 2. These are very vital free throws, guys. Under 2 minutes here.
Oh, and that's short.
And he makes the first, and he knows it.
Guys, 5 free throw misses for the Bulldogs, and I believe if you have 5 more points for the Bulldogs, it'd be a 4-point game. And Clanton knows that he was very frustrated. He needs this shot badly for the team.
They need a rebound if he misses, too.
But they have big boy Brooks. But Minder just looks exhausted right now. And there we go.
Clanton 1 of 2 there. The inbound.
No one's
Chargers
open.
having trouble, but they get into the Baker, and it's stripped by
Nice ball.
And
They're going to say Baker touched it as it was going back. If we had a replay, we might be able to overturn that, but there's no reviews in basketball at the high school level.
So that's a good momentum shifter for the Bulldogs. 8-point game. Clanton to inbound, into Brooks. Brooks to Cesenis. Cesenis looking for Clanton. Clanton's going to take it.
Clanton covered by Baker. Baker fouls Clanton, but Clanton's going to go to the line.
And Baker goes down. It looked like he maybe banged his knee, and he's slow to get up. He's holding his leg.
Let's see
Let's
the
look at the
replay.
imp. There's Baker.
Oh,
And he's-
Clanton.
Seems to switch on his calf leg as he.
No kick. We're not calling Grayson Allen here, but that was a Clanton being aggressive on the drive.
And Baker is gonna.
There we go.
He's gonna stay in the game.
Yeah, Baker gonna push it out. They need him. The final 1:46 left. This is a now 7-point game for the Bulldogs. Clanton still needs to make these free throws.
Hopefully it's a 6-point game.
Big to first.
Yes.
Clanton
There it goes.
makes the second.
Now it's a 6-point game.
Chargers having to inbound.
Oh,
Little trouble,
oh.
and it's picked off by Clanton.
Clanton, he's looking. He wants it himself, and
Hey.
he gets it. Clanton got
Jalen
the
Clanton
four-
is putting this team on his shoulders. It's a 4-point game. Stripped
Clanton
again by
gets
Clanton.
Another steal.
Another one missed.
Oh,
But
Rebound. Oh,
and a
Oh,
beautiful
has it
hustle
back.
by the
here we
Chargers.
go. Bulldogs down 4. Great turn of events.
yeah, it's a
They're
foul
gonna foul
again.
Clanton again. And Clanton is excited here, but they do need to finish.
They should be in the bonus right now with the free throws.
Beautiful series
The
of events.
sixth man crazy right now. That's 3 steals for Clanton.
Beautiful series of events by Clanton. He got the steal twice, guys, and now he's going to the free throw line again. He's been hitting these free throws. 66, 62, 124 left. These are critical.
Here we go. Clanton, the shot.
And he makes
Very
it.
nice.
Nails it. And it is loud right now. Very loud. 3-point game for the Bulldogs. They're losing. There's 90 seconds left, and it's been a crazy 90 seconds.
And this is a strategic timeout, Matt. You mentioned before. Take a timeout. Slow it down for
Yep.
the other team. Don't let the Bulldogs get on a momentum run.
Yeah.
The Chargers want them to stop.
They're going to cut off that momentum as much as they can.
But that was a beautiful series of events. Nice defensive. And Jalen Clanton, after that first trip to the line, he was looking very frustrated. And then after those 2 steals, he came back and he was pumped up. So
I don't know why the Chargers keep fouling.
see, Clanton's, they got 10 fouls now. They got to really start to be careful because now you can get into some serious foul trouble with your players here. I believe number
10 has 4 fouls.
Number 10, Kyle Surzak, has 4 fouls, so he's got to watch out here. Overtime is always in question.
I'll tell you guys something right now. Every analyst will tell you this. Defense wins championships. And as of right now, defense is bringing the Bulldogs back into this game.
Yeah, just some good plays by Jalen Clanton, but they need to finish. They still need, they have fouls to give. They have 2 of them. But, you know, this one shot will not give the RB a lead as the first time we've ever heard it this season. The 6th man, I believe that we will win. There, you hear it. And here we go. Clanton shooting 124 left. 4th quarter play, 66-63. Clanton, he's missed 3 so far.
And he hits the
He
second.
makes it there, 2-point game.
And
The
they're
Bulldogs
running-
still playing full court press.
And Clanton's playing safety there as they're going to double team him in the corner, and he's going to have trouble coming out.
Oh, they're gonna call foul on Zach Vaya, who
They
says
got it.
my hands were up.
It was a block.
They got to keep their hands up. They can't be reaching like that.
That's his 5th foul.
Bad
that's
foul.
That's the 5th team foul, so they're not in the bonus
They
point
have
yet.
1 foul to give.
To inbounds. Clanton playing safety. They're going to get it into Baker.
Oh.
Baker trips with it, but it's recollected
Oh,
by the Chargers.
Here we go. They might slow it down a little bit, as long as they can avoid the double team.
Baker being triple teamed now.
They got a man open,
They
wide
get it
open.
inside,
That
and
was
that was an easy
Too
basket.
easy. No, 4-point game, 1 minute left. Clanton's gonna need to be efficient here. They have 1 foul to give. Clanton cannot miss a shot, and he misses there, and that
force
might
it.
be it for the Bulldogs. They need to foul. Here we go. You're gonna see a necessary foul. Jalen Brooks gives it, but that might have been it. Clanton missed the shot. He had made 4 in a row.
50 seconds left, though.
Yeah, but no fouls to give.
No fouls to give. And as we saw last game, Casey, you do know that.
Yeah,
We saw 8 points in what?
they were down 9 with 50 seconds left,
They're
and
down
they made
9.
6. But
They're down 4. So, I mean, I think they're still in this game.
they are.
No, they are definitely still in this
But
game.
they need to they need to make their shots, which is something that you haven't seen them doing when it's most necessary. Remember, we saw Ryan Cecinas. He made 2 great threes when they were down 9 with 50 seconds left, unable to make the final 3 to tie it up.
And, you know, they're not a clutch team. I think we could definitely say that. They don't really come out and perform in the 4th quarter. But right now they're doing a great advantage on the defensive end, and that really makes up. And even just driving to the lane, getting the foul, that creates points, that creates contact, and that creates buckets.
Guys, my heart is pounding because we were just so loud in here, and now it is so dead quiet.
It's very.
You just hear the drum solo.
I don't think the momentum's left yet, guys. I think there's still just a tad bit left.
It's hanging out the door.
It's hanging out the door. So let's see. It's a timeout. They're gonna go to the free throw line here, I believe.
A lot different atmosphere though. If that shot was made, it would be a 2-point game. But Anthony, something I say: 5 missed free throws. Add 5 to the Bulldogs score, you're winning.
It always comes down to free throws, especially in the last 2 minutes as they start a stack out here. Number 30, Reed to inbound.
I would assume they want number 20, Dylan Baker, to get the ball. He seemed to be the best free throw shooter.
And Clanton playing the inbounds now. They're having a hard time getting in, and a timeout is called by the Chargers.
How many do the Chargers have left? The Chargers
Bulldogs have 2 timeouts remaining. The Chargers have 1 timeout remaining. So the Bulldogs.
You know what? Keep playing defense like that. They're not going to have any timeouts.
I think the Bulldogs have been playing some great defense tonight, and that's really helped them stay in the game.
Here's the cheerleaders. They're going to do a few flips at half court. Try to get the crowd back into it.
This is it right here, guys. I think from 50 seconds on.
You see, this 6th man does not know how to react right now. They are nervous, and they are just very, very scared of what's going to play out. A lot of things going to happen. 50.3 seconds left. 4-point game. Jalen Clanton's been hot lately, but how long will it last? He just missed the most crucial shot of the game.
May have. We still got a few more shots to go here.
I believe that was not the most crucial shot of the game yet.
You can't force a foul and then, you can't force a shot and then expect a foul. You got to still take that really good shot, find the open man.
No fouls to give. Everyone on the court has 2 fouls except for AJ Mondelez has 3. I would expect Zach Vi to make the foul, if anything.
Reed to inbound, and now Baker is guarded by Mindel, and they double team him. They triple team him now.
Yeah, but don't triple team because that means there's 2 wide open guys. Here they're going to triple team again, and he finds the wide open man. They're killing a lot of the clock right now. 36 seconds left. Brooks finally makes the foul. He didn't want a foul.
I don't think that was a foul. That was.
Didn't look like a foul at all.
But you know what? It's okay with the foul there because the clock was killing. They killed 15 seconds of that clock.
That's the 7th team foul for the Bulldogs, so they're almost equal with the Chargers, who have 10 team fouls. Baker at the line.
Chargers have the guy they want at the line. Dylan Baker. Misses.
Good.
And they lose a 4-point game. The Bulldogs' most crucial possession. They need a basket, and they need it now. They don't need a 3. Clanton to Brooks. And Brooks misses it. And it's off of Brooks.
Bulldogs ball. That had to go in, guys.
Brooks
that was the layup.
needed that. 23 seconds, 12 seconds died right there.
Those are the shots you got to make right there, man. That's an easy basket. Via to inbound.
Nobody's
He's
open.
looking. He's got to get it to Cecinas. Passes it off to Clanton. Clanton's going to cross over. Takes the floater to the inside, and it's good.
They got to play really good defense here, guys. They got to stop these ACC.
2-point game. It's still a game. 1 possession here.
Guys, that was a big turn of events, but Brooks needed that because he would have made it. There would have been 25 seconds left. There's only 18 seconds left now.
Now, you don't want to get a shooting foul because that would give them an opportunity for 2. So maybe a blocking foul would be an opportunity here as you go 1-1. As we look at the replay there, and a beautiful left-hand layup by Jalen Clanton. I thought it was going to miss, guys. That seemed like it was about to play with her.
Brooks' shot looked a little better than that first one as we see some cheerleaders getting excited, doing some dances. The 6th man, a little more skeptical.
It's Chargers ball. Reed to inbound. He's made the last few inbounds that resulted in a turnover. Reed to inbound. Here's Clanton. They're double teaming him and Mindel on Baker. They get it inside to Cowan. And he's being almost quadruple teamed as they get it in.
Oh no.
And they get it to Surzak. Surzak's going to get fouled, and that was the right call.
9 seconds left in this game. These are the biggest free throws. 2 could end it.
2 could end it. 9 seconds remaining. And make it a 2-possession game. As Clanton's going to go up top. He's going to stay out of the huddle here. Zach Vi will take him in down below. Surzak to the line.
Surzak.
If he misses, and he makes the first.
Man, that was the dagger.
This is the dagger right here, Matt. No, that was not the dagger. 3-point game right now, 69-66. The Bulldogs lost a big 3-point game last time, and they do not want another loss to this team, and he is going to make it. 4-point game, 9.2 seconds left.
No timeouts remaining as Clanton brings it up. Clanton straight to the hole, and it's good.
3.7 left. They gave it to Clanton. They gave it to him.
And that strategy, as long as they inbound it and the Bulldogs foul.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to have a heave of a shot.
And let's see that layup. That's the shot that he's missed a lot of times, and he's made a lot of times. Nice strategy by the Chargers to give him one. 3 seconds on high school basketball won't give you much, guys. But the Bulldogs, they fought it out like Charles Oakley in the Garden.
Yeah, oh, man.
That's funny.
But they fought it out tonight, guys. I don't know. It's going to be a hard one. I don't know.
3.7 seconds left. As long as they inbound it and get a foul, this game might as well be over, because let's just say that they missed. The Bulldogs are out of timeouts, which is key. If there was a timeout left, and let's say the Chargers miss it, they could call a timeout, set up a play, but no play's going to be set up. Most likely going to be a heave at 3/4 court.
We could either end in agony or in a Cinderella story, so let's see how the result comes out, guys. McCluskey, last home game, most career wins at RB, 312 wins and 123 losses, 73% win percentage. Hopefully we can grab
70-68. This is the game you live for. Bulldogs' second consecutive game where it's going to come down to one play.
Reed to inbound. The Bulldogs have to foul.
There's hope in the air, guys.
You're
As
correct,
it's
inbound.
Fouled with 2.7 seconds remaining. And they're going to go to the line here. No timeouts remaining.
It's Surzak, who just made 2 clutch free throws. He just needs one, I feel, just to seal it. He needs to make the first one to seal it. It's a 1-and-1, though. First one makes it, I think the game's going to be over.
If he misses one, it's a heave for the win, guys.
And, guys, that would make great TV. Caesar.
They got to get back as soon as possible if he misses.
Oh, and he makes it, guys. So now overtime is the best option for the Bulldogs.
Let's see if he makes this second.
2.7 seconds left. Who would you expect to shoot the half quarter if he misses this?
We'll see.
Oh, and this game is over. You see a great pound from the ACC coach Clanton from half court. Air ball. Bulldogs, 7th straight loss in there. That's not the way you want to end Tom McCluskey's career in this gym.
Hey, that was still a very good game, though, guys.
A great, heartfelt game, and you saw it came down to the clutch free throw shooting of Kyle Cizak. He had 15 points at the end, but 4 great free throws. And guys, player of the game, number 20, Dylan Baker, 26 points for these Chargers. And he was just unstoppable, even though he didn't produce in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs still on the wrong side.
And a nod, let's just get a quick nod to A.J. Mindel, because he played a great defensive game against Dylan Baker. He held them to more points in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, guys, Jalen Clanton, 25 points. I mean, you can't ask for a better game. That's one of the best games you can get out of him.
Well, guys, we'd like to thank all the crew for their efforts tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Despite the outcome, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Casey Valletta.
I'm Matt Angel.
And I'm Anthony Landau.
And that's been it for RBTV Basketball this year. We'll see you next year.